Folks, time for another FiddleHed fiddle lesson. Glad you made it. We're going to do the tune Haste to the Wedding. It's an Irish jig. I think it's a pretty sweet tune. Hope you do too. Okay, let's play the whole thing, then I'm going to show it to you part by part, note by note after that. Okay, here we go. So, I'm just gonna start off, well, we can start by playing the scale. Want to do that? Let's do that. Let's play the scale. D major, I believe. Let me do that a little more slowly. Open, 1, 2, 3. That's a D major scale. Now, well, why do we do that? I always say this, but the scale will help you with the tune, and the tune will help you with the scale. And the reason the tune will help you with the scale is that it'll make the scale seem more like useful. You'll understand why we do them, and maybe you'll hear the connection between the scale and the tune. You'll be able to start to hear the key of the tune. Who knows? All right, so now I'm going to show you the A part, and I'm going to start with the first quarter. Okay, let me show you how that went. I'm gonna start without the pickup note. I just played it with the pickup, but I think it might make a little bit more sense to start without it. Let's just start with open A to D2 to A. So that happens a lot in this tune. Let's play that a few times. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm going to add another open A that's longer. Okay, and then after that, well, just to do that again. Okay, and then we're going to go to E and go 1 open. I'm going to add A3 to that. And then back up to open E. And then an E1. A little slower. Give you a better view of the left hand. I added A3-1. Before that. And then putting it together, we have all right. If you have that much, you know a lot of this tune already. You're in good shape. Let's take some time and loop on this, the first quarter, just a little bit. Let's loop it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the pickup to the first quarter is just an A1. And it'll happen on beat 6 if we're counting 6. For those of you keeping score at home, this tune is a jig. and jigs are 6/8, 6/8 notes to a bar. If you don't understand this, don't worry. Tons of great fiddlers don't understand anything about music theory. But if you do, maybe that'll be helpful. And if we're counting it, which not a lot of fiddlers necessarily do, then you would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So hopefully that made sense. I'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okie doke. Let's do the A part, second quarter. Okay, I'll break it down now. I just want to say also, there are many different versions of any fiddle tune. This is a particular version that I've kind of like listened to different things, had different written sources. So the point is that this is not an authoritative version. I'm just a guy sitting in a room playing fiddle tunes. But you know, with that said, try to learn it exactly, and then later you can, you know, just for the point of developing your ear and your abilities, then later be receptive to different versions. If you go and you play this at a session, an Irish session in a pub somewhere in Galway, people will be playing it differently, but it'll kind of work together in a sort of like beautiful mess when you play in a session. Okay, so I just thought I'd give that non sequitur public service announcement for you. Here's the second quarter. Sorry for so much talk. Here's the second quarter of the A part to Haste to the Wedding. Here we go. Okay, breaking it down. So there's that piece that began the first quarter. All right, but now we're gonna go to D string and do 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the whole second quarter. Let me make sure I show that to you right. So we're going to start with open A, just like the first quarter starts, and then go to D, 3, 2, so that's a better piece. Just stay with that a bit. D, 3, 2. And then more notes on the D. We're going to do on D. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. To finish the second quarter. Here's that again. I'm now going to play the whole second quarter again. Okay, cool. Third quarter, like a lot of fiddle tunes, is the same as the first. Okay, now I'll play the entire fourth quarter of the A part. All right, so every quarter of the A part starts with open A, D to A. All right, so then this one now is going to go up to E 1, 3, 1. So putting together the first 6 notes, ending on 2 A3s. So we have the whole fourth quarter again. All right, think you got it? Why don't you take a moment and now let's pluck that, you know, that ending. It's kind of, plucking's kind of fun, and you'll hear the tune differently if you do that. Let's do it. One more time. Good. Let's do the whole A part slowly together. I'm gonna count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll come in on 6. Okay, so actually this is the point in the video for all you fiddleheads who've seen it. You're gonna maybe tired of this, maybe you like it, I don't know, where I say, hey, before we do the whole thing, let's pause the video and practice anything that you have trouble with, anything you're unsure of. Rewind again, listen, practice. Do that right now before we even try the whole A part. Whole A part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Very joyous tune. Do you feel the joy? All right. Let's move on and do the B part. I'm going to start by playing the first quarter for you. All right. So I'm going to start with the pickup. The first two notes were pickup notes. 1, low 2. I'm actually want to have you start just after that and then add that later. So let's start with E3 to 1 to 3. Okay, and then do that twice in a row. Okay, and now the next bit is going to be 4 to low 2 to 4. If you're a beginner or intermediate, that's very difficult interval, that low 2 to 4. So, unless you know you got that and it sounds great, recommend you pause the video and just practice low 2 to 4 right now. Okay, so far in the first quarter of the B part, we have and now we're just going to add 4, 3, low 2 to end it. Here's the whole first quarter without pickup notes. Okay, now I'm going to show you the pickup notes again, which is E1, low 2. And so those would come in on beats 5 and 6. I'm going to count in for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's move on. Second quarter of the B part. Okay, so that's going to start E1, low 2, 3. And then we just go backwards. Easy. Let's do it again. Put those 6 notes together. Much easier than that first quarter, huh? And then we're going to do this. E low 2, 1, low 2. And then open 1, low 2. Listen to, I think if I just play the last 6 notes, it'll be better. Starting E low 2. Okie doke. The first part of this second quarter, the B part, was, and then we added. Let's put the whole thing together, slow, together. All right, cool. Let's move on to the third quarter of the B part. Okay, so those first two notes are long notes, the E3 to E1, E3 to E1 are long notes that get held 3 counts. So listen, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. Then after that, we're back to short notes or eighth notes. Those long notes are, for those of you keeping score at home, are dotted quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we're gonna add this, open E to A3 to open E. Okay, and then E1, A3, A1. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let me do that again. 2, 3, 2, 3. Very good. Fourth quarter of the B part is the same as the fourth quarter of the A part. So if you practice the A part a bunch, then you probably got that. I'm now going to play the entire B part slowly twice so you can see how the pickup notes work. And then I'm going to start a little bit of the A part so you can see how the pickups will work going back to the A. Okay, here we go. B part. I'm counting you in. You'll come in on beat 5 with the 2 pickup notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the A part. And so on. Okay, cool. Glad you made it to this far. I'm now just going to play the whole thing faster, just so you can get a little bit of the feel of how it sounds faster. All right, well, glad you made it this far. Hope you love this tune as much as I do. And I'll see you next time on FiddleHed, Fiddle Channel.
Thanks for watching the video. Love you.
Excellent.